Hola, hola. Bienvenidos a otro episodio de Inglés, escuche y aprende, el podcast para profesionales y otros, estudiantes, amas de casa, que quieren sonar sharp en inglés, aunque a veces les vaya la onda, literal. Hoy vamos a hablar de esas situaciones donde estás en la luna, pensando demasiado, dudando todo, o simplemente procesando la existencia mientras alguien te habla de KPIs. En inglés hay muchas formas de describir ese momento mágico entre estoy escuchando y perdón, ¿qué dijiste? En este episodio te las voy a enseñar todas. Y si te gusta este contenido, ya sabes, suscríbete, compártelo y deja que otros también aprendan inglés sin quedarse en blanco. Y recuerda, puedes pedirme el documento de práctica Adéntrate en el episodio por WhatsApp entrando a beingles.ca. Ahora sí, let's space out in style. Let's start with this very real scenario. You're sitting in a meeting. You're physically there, but mentally, you're thinking about the sandwich you're going to eat later, or wondering if squirrels ever get lost. Someone asks you a question and you say, "Sorry, I spaced out." Just like that. No shame, no stress, just vocabulary. Let's break down the English you need for being lost in thought, or second-guessing yourself, and talking about hesitation or mental fog without sounding clueless. Let's talk about when you're spacing out and losing focus. You're here, but also not. You could say something like, I spaced out. Me fui un momento. Me distraje totalmente. It happens to the best of us, especially during Monday morning meetings or when someone says synergy for the third time. You could also say something like, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Perdón, no estaba poniendo atención. Don't lie. You were thinking about lunch, or your ex's lunch. Or you could say, my mind was somewhere else. Mi mente estaba en otra parte. Possibly on a beach, possibly screaming into the void. Either way, not in that Zoom call. Or you could say, I zoned out for a second. Me desconecté por un segundo. You blinked, and suddenly 5 people were talking about KPIs. Again. Use these when your boss asks for your opinion, and all you've retained is the sound of your own breathing and the faint memory of breakfast. Don't panic. Just space out. Pero en inglés. Now let's talk about the times when you're thinking deeply or processing something. You're not ignoring anyone, you're just intellectually marinating. You could say, I'm still processing. Aún lo estoy procesando. Give it a minute. Your brain is on that slow cooker setting today. Or you could say, let me think about it. Déjame pensarlo. That's a translation for, I'm either avoiding a decision or crafting the perfect excuse. Or you could say, I need a minute to figure this out. Necesito un minuto para entender esto. Because sometimes life is a puzzle and you lost one of the corner pieces. Or finally, you could say, it's a lot to take in. Es mucha información que asimilar. Especially if it's coming from Chad in finance, who talks like a human spreadsheet. These are for when someone drops a new policy, a life-changing proposal, or a spreadsheet with 14 tabs, and all you can do is blink politely while your brain yells, "What?" Then there are those times when you feel uncertainty and hesitation, and sometimes we don't know what to say, and that's okay. So, when that happens, you could say, I'm not sure. No estoy seguro. Confidence is sexy, but honesty is practical. Or you could say, I have mixed feelings about that. Tengo sentimientos encontrados. Like when someone offers you a promotion, but in Ohio. Or you could say, it's hard to say. Es difícil decirlo, because sometimes both options sound equally bad. Or you could say, I'm torn. Estoy dividido. You want the job, but you also want to sleep past 7 in the morning. Break out these expressions when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They are perfect for moments of awkward silence, existential dread, or just not wanting to commit to anything without checking your horoscope. In this last section, we'll talk about what happens when someone gives you a shocking proposal, a bold statement. You don't scream, you don't flip a table, you stay cool and you say something like, let me wrap my head around that. Déjame procesarlo, asimilarlo. Because some ideas are just emotionally glutinous. Or you could say something like, that's unexpected. Eso fue inesperado. Y la traducción es WTF, pero con modales. Or you could say, give me a second. That caught me off guard. Dame un segundo. Eso me agarró desprevenido. Because no one expects your coworker to quit mid-meeting or for the intern to pitch a full rebrand. This is your vocabulary toolkit for when life serves you plot twist realness. Use these when your boss announces a team-building retreat in the woods, or when someone casually suggests moving the deadline up instead of back. No tears, just facts. Now let's practice. Repeat after me. I'm spaced out. I'm still processing. I have mixed feelings about that. Let me wrap my head around it. That caught me off guard. Good stuff, thanks. Y ahí lo tienes, frases y expresiones para esos momentos en los que tu cuerpo está presente, pero tu mente está en el supermercado, en tu lista de pendientes o simplemente en modo buffering. Si aún no lo has hecho, visita Inglés para agendar una clase de prueba personalizada y gratuita. Tu inglés también se alimenta con práctica real. Y si te gustó este episodio, compártelo, suscríbete y déjame un comentario, porque sí los leo y sí me ayudan, aunque a veces esté pensando en queso, como el título sugiere. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio de Inglés, escucha y aprende. Hasta la próxima, y please, don't zone out on me now. Thanks so much for listening.